friends. Welcome to another episode of Tiki Enlightenment with yours truly, Dave the Comb-Over. Today in the Comb-Over Cabana, we're diving into the Miehana. And this drink right here, this isn't some ancient Tiki recipe pulled from a dusty notebook hidden behind a bamboo wall.
Most of your notebooks should stay hidden. If you do find one of Dave's notebooks, please return the original Rainbow Unicorn Trapper Keeper. It has sentimental value. The recipes you can keep.
It's not like anyone could read them. This drink is part of the Tiki revival. The people who kept Tiki alive when the whole thing almost disappeared. So today, we're drinking history and nostalgia.
Right, your two favorite food groups. Right behind Cheese Whiz and Crustables.
And here's Jesse, my reluctant sidekick. He's here to mix the drink while I explain how Disney adults and Tiki weirdos accidentally saved an entire culture.
Honestly, there's a lot of overlap there. Being a former passhole, and recent Tiki convert, I can see how this Venn diagram formed.
Now, by the late 1970s and into the 80s, Tiki was dying. The great Tiki palaces were closing. Recipes, they were disappearing. Beautiful hand-carved bars were getting ripped out and replaced with mirrored walls and disco balls. Lame-o!
Before the dark times, before the empire. I look pretty good in bell-bottoms. Bell-bottoms and Hawaiian print shirts. I grew up on an island in the 80s, so I did both, and let me tell you, hot.
We barely survived the beige era, Jesse. See, original Tiki bars weren't just restaurants. They were immersive worlds. Music, lighting, carved idols, exotic drinks, waterfalls, simulated thunderstorms.
Basically emotional support jungles. If you could get better therapy back then, it didn't come with spam musubi. But if it did, I'd see a therapist every Sunday morning. BetterHelp should have a Grubhub promotion.
Mahalo Zinga. Mahahul Zinga. Mahula Zinga. Mahanga Zinga. But eventually, taste changed. And a lot of Tiki got watered down into sugary nonsense served in fish bowls.
So, basically every chain restaurant in 1994. Ugh, I can still smell those cheese fries. Smell like Dave's feet. Puppet feet.
But while Tiki was fading, some people refused to let the magic die. Kevin Kidney and Jody Daly.
Now these are deep Disney cuts. These guys were the proto-Disney adults, not the passholes people love making fun of. I was a passhole, proud card-carrying member of the Premier Pass. That's right, man. Any day, any time was Disney time. Not this reservation, cell phone required bullshit. It's the only way you can get on Ride of Resistance.
Kevin and Jody became legendary for preserving and celebrating classic Disney design, Adventureland aesthetics, Finch's attraction poster styles, retro Disneyland energy, handcrafted weirdness that made old Disney parks feel magical.
This is back when Adventureland looked like somebody might actually get eaten by a tiger. This is back when Adventureland looked like one of Dave's Scorpion Bowl fever dreams, complete with the runs. This is back when the back side of water was the front side of water. It's been so long it's flipped like 2 or 3 times, like Dave's comb-over.
Not because it looked dangerous, because it looked like an adventure.
That's surprisingly profound. But, you know, it also kind of looked like a Tahitian Liberace's estate sale, but just the good stuff. But that's almost profound, Dave.
I get 1 per episode. At most. Don't get used to it. Adventureland and Tiki culture came from the same era. The same optimism. The same circumcised tropical escapism.
Romanticized.
The same romanticized tropical escapism?
So, fake jungles, fake drums, and real rum. Red rum. Red rum.
Real, not red.
Red rum.
In the 1990s, Kevin Kidney and Jody Daly created a character called the Miehana.
The god of the orange grove!
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 which sounds like the patron saint of Southern California. It was California. This came from that period where everybody was worried about backwards messages and lyrics. This is Anaheim backwards. Miehana.
And the character was created for a Polynesian pop exhibit at the Anaheim Museum. Now this is important, because this was happening before Tiki exploded again. This was during the years when only hardcore weirdos were keeping this stuff alive.
So, people exactly like you.
I'm a pervy-sationalist.
You own 4 fake parrots.
5. One's for Arbor Day. And while Kevin and Jody were preserving the visual side of Tiki, Jeff Beachbum Barry was preserving the cocktails.
So, the archaeologist of rum. No time for love, Dr. Jones. Somewhere there's a warehouse full of dusty cocktail napkins and junk. Beachbum Barry is rolling under a bamboo door to save a Mai Tai recipe before it falls into the wrong hands.
It belongs in a mug, Jesse.
So do you. You know, you practice that line in a mirror, in the nude, with a bullwhip, during a Zoom call, with your mom, and her sister, after a chili and kimchi dinner, in gravity boots, with Engelbert Humperdinck's Quando, Quando, Quando playing in the background.
Well, of course I did. Now this man tracked down old bartenders, collected forgotten recipes, interviewed retired Tiki legends, and basically saved classical Tiki cocktail history from disappearing forever.
Which is insane when you think about it. I mean, it's not like losing Atlantis, or the Library of Alexandria, or the Colossus of Rhodes, or Bigfoot, but it's close. One guy basically said, no, we are not losing the zombie recipe to history.
A protruded hero's journey. And then Kevin Kidney and Jody Daly created a Tiki mug based on the Miehana character. They needed a cocktail worthy of the mug.
So naturally they call it Beachbum Berry. How exactly do you summon a guy named Beachbum Berry? You light a surfboard on fire while chanting in ancient Sumerian? Oh. It's got a QR code. Sweet. You realize this means Dave has a wallet.
And Beachbum Barry responded the only way a Tiki historian can, by vanishing into a cloud of citrus and rum, and emerging with this. Today, we're serving this in a tall Tiki glass, or even a hurricane glass would do.
The taller the glass, the more confident people become about their bad decisions. And a taller glass means Shag can cram more artwork on it. He should charge you by the square inch for this.
This video is brought to you by Wilderness Adventure Goods.
Dave finally found somebody who, is willing to pay him other than Swizzle Sticks.
At Wilderness Adventure Goods, we craft legendary overproof rum crates, perfect for showing off your Tiki mugs, bottles, and questionable life choices.
They come in styles like rustic and shipwrecked, so your shelf can look like it survived either a pirate raid or just one of Dave's cocktail parties. I survived Dave's cocktail parties, what's the big deal?
And we've got crates with theme stickers too. And if you're a fan of Adventureland vibes or Jimmy Buffett's Parrot Head Paradise, beep 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 beep.
Does this make my butt look big? The chicks do the shipwreck look.
It's like vacation decor without a sunburn. So go to wildernessadventuregoods.com to grab your overproof rum crate today, because your Tiki mugs deserve better than those crappy Swedish shells. Bernie, Bernie, Bernie.
When I'm a pirate on the weekends, this is what I store my booty in.
Start with 1 ounce of Gold Virgin Island rum. Puerto Rican rum works too. We're keeping this loose here. Smooth, mellow rum. This is the structural steel of the drink.
You always describe cocktails like civil engineering projects.
Because bad cocktails collapse under load.
That is not how drinks work.
Tell that to every resort Mai Tai served in a plastic pineapple. Next, 1 ounce of coconut rum. And before you Tiki purists panic, yes, coconut rum.
Actually, coconut rum wasn't used in the original 1947 formulation of,
Look, buddy, your profile picture is a Funko Pop wearing a fedora. That's what we needed. Rum Nerd 69 has joined the chat.
Let people have fun, Jesse.
I'm trying. But somewhere there's a guy named Trader Tiki 69420 typing a 6-paragraph manifesto unironically from a lawn chair that isn't on a patio or within 1,000 feet of a pool.
And he's wrong.
And he's wrong.
And he's wrong.
He's absolutely wrong. Wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong. Wrong.
Wrong. Get it on. Now, add 1 ounce of Grand Marnier. More hay?
Oh my god, 1 ounce of Grand Marnier.
That's what I said. What's up with this weirdo?
Me a weirdo? Have you seen your neck?
This gives the drink depth. Orange. Cognac. Richness. Con what? Well, then why do they spell like cognac? This is the velvet curtain of the cocktail.
That sentence smelled expensive. In the words of Tony Bourdain, this is like driving a Rolls Royce in mink underpants.
Now, 1 ounce of fresh orange juice. Fresh squeeze gives this thing a pulse. Bottled orange juice tastes like orange flavored windshield fluid for toddlers.
Bottled orange juice tastes like sadness popsicles melted over hot shame sidewalks.
Add 1 ounce of unsweetened pineapple juice. Pineapple rounds everything out, like background music at a tiki bar.
So emotionally necessary. Next thing you know, you're emotionally attached to a room full of singing parrots. Like it's the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. He might have been your father, boy, but he wasn't your daddy.
Don't you bring Yondu into this, Jesse. I'm trying to discuss the emotional renaissance resonant of the mid-century tropical escapism. And now I'm 1 sentence away from crying into a ceramic pineapple.
You would cry into something commercial, tacky, and made in a sweatshop.
You would too. That man weaponized whistling and fatherhood. And finish with 1 ounce of fresh lime juice. This keeps the drink from collapsing into surgery chaos.
Sugary.
Sugary chaos.
So the lime is quality control. The lime has the cleanest hard hat. Shows up only when the boss is in the office. Eats the last jelly donut. Cusses you out for leaving tools on the pavement. Basically, he's the overpaid jerk who drives a 2016 white Mazda Protege and parks in the handicap zone. Every time. In this drink. Oddly specific, huh?
Exactly, Jesse. The ISO 9001 of citrus. Fill your shaker with crushed ice and shake the ever-living out of it, Jesse.
Still like that.
That right there is tropical restoration work. Pour into your tiki glass over fresh ice. Top with mint and a pineapple wedge. And there it is, the Miehana. Miehana. Ooh, that is smooth. That tastes like vintage Adventureland.
Yeah, that's ridiculously easy to drink. This tastes like how Pirates of the Caribbean smells.
And that's the beauty of this revival era tiki drink. Simple to make, you only need 1 ounce of every ingredient to make it. It respected the old drinks, but it wasn't afraid to still have some fun. And honestly, without Kevin Kidney, Jody Daly, and Beachbum Berry, a lot of the tiki culture would probably have disappeared. The artwork, the aesthetics, the stories, the cocktails, they helped bring it all back.
So this drink's basically a toast to the tiki revival. So it led to a tiki boom.
Polynesia!
Hawaii 5, no. 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 No.
So, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, subscribe, and join us here in the Cabana for more tiki drinks, tropical history, and poorly supervised adventures.
That last part feels legally concerning.
Alright, listen up, you hooligans! We have fun here. We mix drinks. We make bad decisions. But not that bad.
Yeah, drinking and driving is about as smart as using a tiki torch to spay your dog.
You drink, you don't drive. Simple. Call a cab, get a ride, or just sleep on your buddy's questionable couch.
Or better yet, stay at home. Drink responsibly, preferably while watching more of our videos.
See? Smart thinking. Now be safe, be responsible, and pour me another, Jesse.
Like and subscribe. I thought it was funny.
It's funny.
Like and subscribe.